yo, 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 yo. What up, my people? Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Top of the top. Happy Thursday, Throwback Thursday. Yes, the 23rd of April at 7:30 a.m. Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Let's thank the big fella upstairs for even allowing us to be here, to be on this live, to be able to wake up, to do whatever it is that we need to do. Let's thank him for always waking us up and getting us to where we have to go safe. Um, let's thank him for even when we're having a bad day and we're not feeling good, but he still allows us to get through our day, allows us to get through life. Let's thank him for everything possible that it is to thank him for. If we're thanking him, we should be blessed, appreciated, and thankful for seeing another day and remembering with him all things is possible. Peace to all my kings and queens, all my boys and girls, everybody out there moving around on this Thursday. As we don't want to get up, but we have to get up to, just go start our day. Kids finishing school. Please arrive there safe. Parents, get these kids to school as safe as you can. The number one thing in this country that we have a problem with is safety. We have to be safe out there. So please, everybody, just take the time to get to where you got to go. I know we all have somewhere that we need to be, but let's make sure we put our safety first. Yes, y'all. Glad to be back up in here. Please smash the like button. If you guys have not done that as you're coming in, like, share, subscribe. Welcome, everybody, to Duck Studios, and welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. Free, my man.
What's good?
What up, Free? What's the deal? How are you, my good brother?
Chillin'.
Man, how's my lady doing? How's Mrs. Free?
She chillin'.
Still working hard, huh?
Yeah.
How's the new place coming along?
Good. Good.
Ah,
Waiting
damn.
for
You said what?
waiting for this last bit of furniture to come on Saturday.
Oh, word? You got some furniture coming in Saturday?
The last bit that they was missing when they supposed to did it last Saturday.
Oh, damn. Oh, well, hopefully they'll get that, they get that to y'all. Nobody likes to have to keep constantly waiting on something, especially when you expect it at a certain time. It's all good though. How's the grandbabies? They all good?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, they good.
I miss seeing my man Dream. I ain't talked to my man Dream in a minute, man. I got to get up with my guy. I know, he a busy man. All right, so it's been a minute, not a minute, but it's been a minute since we got to some boxing. I was sitting around Free and I was saying to myself yesterday, right, because I wasn't going to do it after I said I was going to do it. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, who possibly, I mean, we can get into a lot of, old school boxing, but I was sitting here yesterday and I was thinking of somebody. And I was like, all right, who the hell could I possibly talk about? And I was doing Daniel Jacobs, and I said, I did Jacobs already. So I'm like, damn, I can't do Jacobs. I did him. And I'm glad I checked to see if I did him. I went back in my old videos, and I was like, okay, you did him. Then there was a guy that me and you had mentioned. And I said, damn, we mentioned him, but we never talked about him. Kermit Cintron. which I'm sure any real boxing fans remember Kermit Cintron. Was a pretty good fight. It wasn't everybody's favorite. But when you think of a lot of old school, I want to try something different for you. Instead of me just staying on one old school fighter, what was another fighter for you that you had to be in front of the TV to see when it was time for them to fight? But besides the regulars, that we always mention, is there one that you ever that you can mention that probably either nobody knows about, might have forgot about, or just didn't pay attention to like that? Bay, I see you. Seafood, I see you.
That nobody talks about.
Nobody talks about, or might have forgot about, for the real fans, not for today's fans.
Um, Guy like William Joppy, um, Simon Brown.
Damn, we going
Thinking
deep.
somebody else.
We going deep.
Like William Joppy, Simon Brown. Oh,
So many, so many. Busload. What? Hey,
because
the dude. Who's the dude? The dude. I ain't gonna say the dude. Like I don't know who the hell he is. I forgot his name that quick. But the one that y'all BBO y'all interviewed, he had fought Roy Jones. I'm Facebook friends with him too. That's crazy.
that Fort Roy Jones. That was he was on the show with Tom. Damn, I forgot his name that quick. It's on the.
That's
I
the same
gotta.
thing I just. That's the same thing I just said. I said, yo, how the hell I forget his name? And I'm Facebook friends with him. That's what's so crazy. He,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I did a show. That's the second time I did a interview with him because I did
Oh,
one with I believe it was with Thomas. Um,
okay.
it'll come back to me. I'm losing my
It'll
train
come
of
back.
thought right now. Yeah, it'll come back to me.
Yeah,
Um,
it'll come back.
um, but yeah, there's a few guys that a lot of people don't talk about. They just talk about the the stars that everybody know. Um,
Kind of like what they do today. Yeah,
yeah, like
yeah,
William Joppy. A lot of people don't realize he was a he was a 3-time champion.
yeah.
A lot of people don't know about Simon Brown. I can guarantee you right now, majority of the people that we talk to on YouTube don't know who William Joppy is, don't know who Simon Brown is.
I
I
don't
can
know, but you
guarantee
gave
you
me
that.
something that I guess you know what we're gonna do. Simon Brown next Thursday. I'm glad you mentioned
I can
that, sir.
I can guarantee you that.
We'll
Majority
do
of the
Simon
people
Brown
that
next
talk
Thursday.
on these YouTube channels don't know who those guys are because they only talk about the stars that everybody talks about
Yeah.
that everybody know.
Even when you go back to old school boxing like we doing now, Kermit Cintron, people go, I ain't never heard of him. Kermit Cintron, who the hell is that?
Yeah, most people don't know who you. He was he was supposed to be Canelo before Canelo.
That part. That part. That
That
part.
everybody was talking about Kermit Cintron, the knockout artist. He had a vicious left hand, a left hook. He was supposed to be Canelo, and I think he either fought Canelo. Yeah, he fought Canelo and got beat by Canelo, and that's what really made Canelo's name. It wasn't
Yeah.
it wasn't the Floyd fight. It was Kermit Cintron. That's what really put Canelo on the map. Because after
Yeah.
that, everybody started talking about Canelo Alvarez.
And Kermit Cintron wasn't a pushover. Wasn't no
Yeah,
pushover. So when you got in there with him, you were in for a fight. And if you were gonna take it from him, you was gonna have to earn. You was really gonna have to earn that.
yeah. Because prior to Canelo fighting Kermit Cintron, nobody knew who Canelo was for the most part. They just looked at this redhead Mexican. They were like, "Is he really Mexican? He got red hair. He got freckles. Is he really Mexican?" Nobody believed that he was Mexican. And then he fought Kermit Cintron. He stopped Kermit Cintron, and that's when everybody started talking about Canelo.
Yeah, which is it's crazy when you think about that. And a lot of people won't even. Yeah, we're gonna get into Simon Brown next Thursday. I'm gonna get into him next Thursday. I'm glad Free mentioned that because sometimes I'll be running out of guys, or I have to sit and think about who the hell it is that I want to talk about because I'm not interested in what's going on today boxing. I'm really not interested. I've been listening to what's been going on, and nothing's moving me right now. So I'm like, you know what? So you know what's so funny, Free? I don't know. Maybe you don't feel this way, but sometimes not going live, I don't miss it. You sit sometime, you think about some of the topics and conversations it's having. It's like it's the same shit being recycled. So all this time that I had time to sit and think, and I go, damn, I don't really miss going live. Doesn't really bother me, and it has nothing to do with working. It's like, okay, I don't miss it because it's like it's nothing to really fucking talk about, man. Just like it's something to talk about, but not to talk about.
That's how I was when on my channel. That's why I wasn't tripping off of doing the show with BVO because I really didn't have much to talk about in the sport of boxing because everybody was talking about the same things, and then I was talking about other stuff, but I was like, you know what? It's not really interesting me like that. So I end up switching over to football.
It's not. So that's why I said shout out to Cash Sports and all the guys out there that be, they have their moments where they do old school boxing. It's Cash Sports. I go over there, I listen to him. It's a couple of people where I'll be like, I'm not the only one doing this throwback. It's a couple of them that's doing it. So shout out to the ones that's doing it. I just look and I go, it makes me sick. Because somebody asked me the other day, they's like, you don't go live anymore? I said, well, no, you must not be paying attention because I said, I do a lot of recordings and I put it up saying what it is that I'm going to do. So I'm like, I could do it every day if I want to. I choose not to because not just because of work, it's because I'm just not interested in it anymore like that. Because then, like I said, it's just a lot of BS, man. That's going on right now. That it just irritates me. Where I'm just like, I'm not wasting my fucking time with it. I'm not gonna come up here and repeat the same shit that everybody else is saying. So I guess we got the big fight next week with Benavidez. That's about the only thing that's worth talking about. If people even talk about that. Because I feel like when it's time to talk about that next week or now, you fools will still be talking about Africa and then you're talking about Devin. Now that's some shit that everybody gonna want to drag now. And I'm like, man, listen, I don't give a shit about it.
That was the big fight that everybody was talking about, but when the Xander Zayas and Boots fight got made, everybody forgot about the David Benavidez and
Yeah. Well, next week I'm gonna touch on that. Since nobody else is going to, you know what I mean? There might be a couple people that might be interested in that, but like you said, they gonna drag the Boots and Xander to the damn day they fight, to the day after they fight. Cause that's what these people do, man. They be like, some of y'all are just boring to me, man. Y'all boring as shit. I'm boring, but damn, y'all are hella boring. But so I start thinking about old school fighters from different eras. Joe Calzaghe, which I want to do a show on him one day. I don't think I ever did anything on Arturo Gatti. I think I mentioned him. I don't think I did anything on him. I might have. I think I did. I have to go back and check on my old videos. Simon Brown, yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. That's definitely, I think next Thursday, that's necessary to get into that. because there's some things that I still don't know on him, just bits and pieces. But you know, that's important to do that. So yeah, very important to do that. Who's in here, man? Hold on. Let me see who's up in here before I start continuing to go. No, I can't because I have to go back to my. I ain't got time to look and do all that. I ain't got time to look and do all that. That's too much. Yeah. Anyway, Seafood. I see you who up in here. Seafood, Josh. What's up? Yeah. So anyway, Kermon fought. What was it? Martinez. What was the Argent? I think he was Argentine. What was the dude that knocked out Paul Williams? Dude that knocked out Paul Williams. Remember he knocked him. He knocked Paul Williams. Clay off his damn. Knocked him in the hole.
Sergio.
So it was Sergio. He fought. Like you said, Canelo. It was. I can't go down the whole list of people that Kermon fought. But I do remember Kermon. I remember Kermon in that same era. If I'm not mistaken, is when Cotto was around too, because you know that era was bad. That era was real bad when you had Kermit Cintron, you had Cotto, you had Paul Williams. You had a lot of dangerous fighters. I mean, an up and coming Canelo, but you know even before him. But that was way before Canelo even came in. Canelo at that time was probably in Mexico scrapping. It was a lot of dangerous fighters at that time. I think even Antonio Margarita, I think Margarita might have been around at the time. So it was so many at that time, Free, when we sit and think about it. But like you said, these guys will never talk about it.
Yeah.
They'll just never. Yeah. They'll never do it. And I always say, just keep in mind for you guys that don't talk about it when you're trying to explain to somebody about Boots, Devin, Tank, Shakur. When you're trying to explain that 20 years from now, just know that 20 years from now, nobody's trying to hear about those fighters. And you can't get upset with them because when somebody was explaining to you about the fighters before, you didn't want to hear that. So keep that energy. Just know that. Just know that 20 years from now, when you're trying to explain to people and they go, man, we don't give a shit about no Boots or no Devin. We don't care nothing about them, man. We only care about the guy. They OG. We don't want to hear about that. When they fought, that was 2026. Like we in 2046. We don't want to hear that shit. Just keep that energy. Just understand that. Just understand that. For all you fools who are not trying to be educated and not trying to learn anything and want to just keep riding the same fighters, understand that. Yeah, I'm just saying, Josh, I'm being real. And that's why I don't be live no more like that. Because as crazy as this is going to sound, it hurts me to say this, but y'all don't even make it worth somebody even being live. Y'all really don't. It took me a while to understand that, getting up every day from Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday, thinking, okay, you're actually doing something by being up here every day, and then you sit and think about it. When you think about it, Free, and you go, I ain't making no money off this shit. What the fuck am I up here for every damn day for? What's this? After a while, you start to think, and then you put two to two together. You like, none of this shit makes sense. Fuck, I'm gonna be up here for every damn day for. Every day? It makes sense when it actually makes sense, when it makes dollars. But other than that, it's like, no, every day? No, I'm not giving you that. So now I had to build up this attitude of now I'm gonna just do it when I feel like doing it. So if it was 1 time a week or 2 times a week, or if it's just me dropping videos, rather if it's a YouTube short, or if it's a 15, 20-minute video of me recording whatever, I'm like, okay, well let's do that, because other than that, it's not really worth it. So I understand when my brother G5 fell back and didn't want to entertain the BS anymore. Tay, I see you. What's up, my Long Island sister? So it's like, yeah, man, but they don't understand when we mention these type of fighters, Kermit Cintron and Mr. Brown and so many others that we can go down the whole list. When we mentioned Gerald McKellen, somebody hit me and was like, did he fight Junior Jones, Roy Jones, or one of them?
Who? McCullough?
That's what somebody asked me.
Oh.
I was like, no. I could have sworn I watched them fight. I said, you could have sworn you watched them fight. Well, what boxing was you watching, bro? No, man, they fought. I know they fought. I said, you know they fought. I said, oh, you know they fought? Well, show me the footage. Because YouTube, you could look up stuff literally. Literally. No matter what era it is. Literally. Show me.
Not only that, you can go to their box rut.
Show me.
Name, go to box rut, you can see his whole career.
If you show me, I'll dismantle my whole channel. I'll dismantle my whole channel. Show me. Couldn't do it. I said, you know why you couldn't do it? Because it didn't happen. I said, y'all gotta start doing y'all work.
That's another person nobody talks about too. Julian Jackson.
Oh, damn. Damn it, Julian Jackson. You know what? The closest I got to him, I think I talked about Terry Norris. I think that was probably the closest I got. Julian Jackson, yeah, that's Jesus Christ.
You never really hear anybody talk about him. You just hear them mention his name and say he was one of the hardest hitting punchers of all times, but you never hear nobody actually.
No, you don't hear nobody mention his name. It's a couple of guys. Remember when we spoke about Ike Corte, how many people you sit here and entertain that name? They don't do it. They don't do it. And it's sad because some of these guys, some of them who be on these channels are just about as old as me and you. So you would think they would be the ones who would be the teachers. But they sound worse.
Those guys.
They sound worse than somebody in their 20s.
Those guys are the ones that still want to be out in the club and on the corner with their pants hanging down.
Exactly, riding scooters, 60 years old, riding scooters up and down the damn street. Pathetic.
They want to act like they still young.
Yeah. Crazy. He said, be careful now. Story B, man, what up? Yeah, so you have to mention these old school fighters, and this is the reason why Throwback Thursday is so important. Y'all got to teach that. Everything is not about today's fighters, because remember, today's fighters to some of these kids that don't understand 20 years from now, it's not going to mean anything to them. No. The problem is we're not teaching.
I mean,
we're not teaching.
To be honest with you, the people that's talking about today's fighter and the people that's listening, probably about 10, 15 years from now, they're not even going to remember the guys that was fighting outside the top names.
Yeah.
Outside of the top names, they're not going to remember none of the guys that was fighting. They ain't going to remember guys like Hector Garcia, Kevin Farmer. Let me see. I'm trying to think of somebody else. They ain't gonna remember Cambosa. They ain't gonna remember
Um, what's the guy name? Nakatomi, the one that Loma and Tio fought.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna remember those type of guys. They ain't gonna remember guys like um, I say guys like uh, with my Jaleel Hatchett if he doesn't become a champion and a star. They ain't
Yeah.
gonna remember guys like that.
Yeah. Sad but true. So we talk about these guys because everybody has, like we said, everybody has opened up the door for somebody. And y'all just act like these fighters that y'all go crazy over today are the ones that opened the door for the ones that came before. I don't think so. I respect them, but no.
Uh,
For where was I, Stormy? At a place called work. At a place called work. At a place called work. Because I don't have time to sit up here on YouTube all day. Because the people don't appreciate it and the people ain't talking about shit. So, much as I like to sit here and listen to everybody, YouTube done put me in a place where I'm just, I done ran out of patience. I sat up here every Thursday for how many months? For probably about a year or two straight. Throwback Thursdays, talking boxing. Yeah, well, I gotta check it, Stormy. I could check the replay, but I work 2 jobs, brother. I don't be having time. I'll go back and look at it. Like now, I got, I can go back and look at it when I get off here because I got time. But I don't be having time to sit up here on YouTube. I got real life issues. Trying to get this money right now. Trying to build my brand because ain't nobody helping me build my brand. So guess what? I got to get out there and work and become my own sponsor and put money back into my own channel. See, because people donate to where they want to donate to. When people out here telling the truth and pushing great content, they won't donate to that, but they'll donate to bullshit channels that ain't talking about nothing. So guess what? We have to be our own sponsors and put back into our own channels. Because if we sitting here waiting for somebody to hit a Cash App, a Zelle, a PayPal, they're not going to do it, but they'll go to the bullshit channels and do it. Which is crazy to me, but whatever. And that's why I decided to go live when I feel like it versus me going every day like I used to. But Simon Brown, someone we're going to get into next week. We're going to definitely get into that. But yeah, Kermit Central, great fighter. Great fighter. I can't remember exactly all the opponents that he did get in there with. But I remember watching him, like I said, just like everybody else, just being a fan of boxing. There was nobody that actually put me on to him. It was like, yo, go watch this guy. Because at that time, I didn't have nobody telling me to go watch him. That was just something that I just end up watching Boxing After Dark and just stumbling across and go, okay, let me see. I never at that time, I was a fan, but you didn't have to be a particular fighter for me to watch you. It really didn't matter to me at the time. I just liked boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's when you had real fans. Now you got these pickle, like my man BBO say, these pickle pullers. And if you're not undefeated, you're basically a nobody, which is crazy work to me. I don't even understand that. If you are not undefeated, then you're basically a nobody. If you lose 2 or 3 fights, you need to retire.
Yeah.
And y'all think that I'm gonna sit up here and waste my time talking boxing with y'all? Fuck out of here. I'm not doing it. It's a waste. It's a waste. And it has nothing to do with you don't want to talk it because nobody's donating to your channel. No. That's no. That's not. It's not really the case. Because at the end of the day, like me and Free said a while ago, if you ain't making a certain amount of money where you can say, "Hey, I don't need to work anymore," and if I'm making 10 or 20,000 a month, then maybe I could sit back and chill. But you got some people who still will work. So, but if you ain't making that kind of money, and you're trying to put back into your channel, guess what you got to do? You got to go out there and do what you got to do. I had to go out there and I had to go. I'm out there basically hustling right now. Because, you know, like I said, nobody's going to take care of your channel. Nobody's going to take care of your channel better than you. All these old school fighters that we just gave you, and we just ran down a busload, Julian Jackson. Yeah, y'all can't even. Where was y'all? Because I've been doing this old school boxing talk. This ain't something that just started. Just for the ones who don't know, I've been doing this. I might not have been doing it for years, but I've been doing it for some time. I'm just saying. It's just. Some of y'all are just amazing to me, man. Y'all amazing. It's crazy. It's crazy that we have to bring these people up to remind y'all who they are. Or just for y'all to hope that you'll look them up and go, okay, he was a dope fighter. She was a great fighter. Y'all just too comfortable with today's boxing. And for that, that's why I don't be giving a shit about being up here. I know, no. I know, Stormy. I know, Stormy. Come on now. I know, Stormy. I know what you meant. Trust me, Stormy. I know what you meant. I know you wasn't coming at me, Stormy. We got respect for each other. I know that. Believe me, brother. I know that. Trust me. I know that. Trust me. Anybody else, they get emotional. Trust me. I know that, Storm. Trust me. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. I know, Stormy. Trust me, because I've seen you where it's like you know how you got to tell people like smash the like button or get the likes up. Like, why are we still doing that? You know what I'm saying, Free? Why are we still doing that? It's crazy. Like when I'm in BBO, when I'm over there with y'all, I start looking at the amount of people, then I look at the likes. Yes, I'm always going to support you. That ain't going to never change, Stormy. You know the crazy thing about support, Free? How people will tell you how they'll try to challenge you on supporting other people that they don't fuck with. That's like somebody saying, yo, don't go over there to BBO, man. You know, man, you be over there? Yes, I'll be over there. What's your issue with them over there? You good? Yeah, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? We still in a time where people are trying to convince you where not to go, and who not to support, or who like button not to smash. I'm like, yo, come on, we're not doing that, man. We still doing that? It's crazy, yo. It's crazy. So I think to take some of the aggravation away, don't put your all into this YouTube shit or your channel unless you really have a plan and you see that things are going well. You don't walk away and give up, but you got to take another route. If you're on here every day and you see that shit ain't going the way, you have to take another route. I don't advise that you quit and walk away, but you got to take another route. So when you have to put money back into your own channel, that's what you got to do. Y'all don't see me put up my Cash App no more. For what? Jay Dixon, what's up, my brother? You don't see me put up my Cash App no more. For what? Y'all don't see me begging for no damn super chats. I don't do it. No, I'm not doing it. That's got to be something that comes from the person's heart. And if they don't like what you're talking about, they ain't gonna do it any damn way. So it ain't gonna matter. You can sit here and pray for all the super chats and cash apps and Zelles all you want. If people are not feeling what you talking about, they might fool with you, but they fool with you, but it ain't enough where they can say, here, man, here's $50. You gotta be your own sponsor. Now, if you have sponsors out there, that's cool, but you gotta be your own sponsors. I had to basically go out there and work 2 goddamn jobs, which is cool. I'm not complaining because I got 2 of the best jobs in the world. To not only make sure my channel gets the way it needs to be, but to make sure my wife is secure. Because that's my responsibility in life, is to take care of her. But, oh, hold on. Oh, damn, I didn't realize Free fell off. I'm talking. Realize he fell off. Damn it. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on, Free. You got to come back. I'm about to say it's 806. I'm about to say it's 806. Yo, what's going on here? You're Free. Why they ain't letting you up? Oh, who's doing this to my man Free? Hold on. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, it wasn't letting you on. I said, what y'all doing to my man Free? Hold on now. I thought Don King was gonna come in here and charge you to get on the live. Hey, you want to be on this live? That's $1,500 Free. You know, Don charge you for everything.
Donna be still sitting there waiting for a payment. I treat Don just like some of these old collection companies. Sending me daggone email talking about you owe money. Nigga, I ain't had this daggone bill in like 8 years. Spam. You go right to spam. You about to come off my credit report. I ain't had this bill in like 8 years. You about to come off my credit report. I ain't paying this joint now.
Oh man.
I had somebody from Verizon call me day before yesterday talking about I owe $900 something. I said, man, I ain't had Verizon in like 10 years. What are you talking about?
Man, they be
last time I had Verizon, me and my wife wasn't even married yet. I was like, man, you clip. I hung the phone up immediately.
They scamming like crazy out here. And they've been doing it hard lately because even at my job, they did some BS. Because, you know, our computers and all, they doing a lot of stuff. They messing with people at my job. They going in their emails. They doing a lot of wild stuff. We at the job yesterday, and one of my supervisors found out that somebody had hacked his account. I'm like, yo, and then somebody upstairs. And I'm like, yo, what the hell? I said, this is why I be changing my password. This is why I be changing my password.
Something happened. My man hit me up yesterday. One of my old co-workers, I was his supervisor, then he ended up being my supervisor. He was the best man at my wedding. He hit me up yesterday. He was like, hey, Free, did your wife just change her Instagram? I was like, nah, why? He like, cause I just got a friend request from her. I'm like, my wife in the room sleep. He like, man, somebody just sent me a friend request, and it was her Instagram photo with a couple of pictures, but I see she only got 2 followers. And so he sent me a copy. I was like, nah, that's not my wife. That joint got a Q at the end of the name. My wife don't have no Q at the end of her name. Somebody just created that to get in contact with you, because my wife Instagram is still the same.
Yeah, that's
like, oh yeah. He said, I'm about to mess with them now. He said I was about to cuss him out, but I didn't want to curse him out and be like, oh, this is Free's wife. So he hit me up. He just had to make sure before he cursed him out. I was like, no, that's not wifey. She in the room.
Yeah, that's what they out here doing now. They messing with people's pages. It's emails. It's dangerous out here, man. I've been getting all these spam calls, and I've never got spam calls where they were every day back to back. It's like this world we live in is
Hold
nasty.
on 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead. This is a nasty world we live in, man. Every day, like, but so like I said, back to the boxing. Very important that we keep this conversation.
I'm at my daughter's house now, about to pick her up and take her to work.
Man, what up? Yeah, man. So yeah, this is stuff that I had to think about because I haven't even been. I think you and BB, y'all might have been going on the last couple nights, and I don't even know if I've been able to even check because my mind has been so out of boxing, but in boxing at the same time. If I see something, I'll post it pertaining to boxing. But other than
I'm gonna
that,
tell you what I've been doing on my free time. Why I haven't been on when I wasn't on YouTube. I've been looking at daggone fish aquariums because I'm setting up my new fish tank. I've been looking at fish aquariums. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
I've been on. My wife was like, Dan, you've been watching nothing but fish videos. I said, because I gotta set this tank up right. I got so many different ideas, and I want to have the right tank because when I set it up, it's not like anything else. You set it up and then you could break it down and reset it. Nah, that's a lot of work, especially when you get a 75-gallon, 100-gallon tank, and you put all of the gravel in there, the water, the decorations, and then you put the fish in there, and then you say, oh, you know what? I don't even like. I'm gonna break it down and set it up. Now you got to put the fish in another spot. You got to drain out all that water and do all that. I'm like, nah. When you set the joint up, you got to set it up because it's a lot of work to break it down and reset it.
Yeah, I got to go get a new I got to go get a grill for August because you know where I said where I'm at, there's no grills, and I'm sitting here. This is my first official grill that I'm ever buying because I never had to buy a grill because I've never done a cookout where I had to do all that. Usually, like you said, when you see me for the last 3 years, that's what I depended on. But now I'm like, okay, now I gotta go actually get my ass out there and go get a grill. So I'm working on that probably in the next 2 weeks. I'm a cop one.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't even break your pockets. You could go right to daggone Walmart and get a grill for like $20-$30, and that grill
Oh
is
yeah, I'm
good
definitely
enough.
I'm not breaking my pockets for no hell no for a grill. No, I've seen the prices on grills. And I'm like, God, I said what? But then, like
No,
I was in Home Depot, right?
grills are.
Check it. I was in Home Depot, right? And I'm just happen to be storming through because I'm like, yo, damn, I need some paint for the house. I'm getting ready to paint my apartment. And I just so happened to look to the right, and they had the grills there. So I'm like, damn, these grills is beautiful as shit. Then I seen a grill that caught my eye, but then I looked at the price. I said, oh, but I see why they charge that. I said, damn.
Those grills are for people that have houses. They got decks on the back of their house, or they got a backyard. And those are permanent grills for your residents.
You can't be pushing grills like that in your apartment. You know how hard that is to be pushing shit like that in your apartment? Hell no.
A lot of those grills, the real expensive ones, they're not movable. Once you purchase it, sometimes they have a crew that comes and put it in place, and it's there. It ain't moving nowhere.
Yeah, I told people, I said, y'all spend so much money. Y'all will spend so much money on stuff just to say y'all got it. I'm like, you got to start doing your math. Like, should be crazy.
Cause that's what I was gonna get when we was planning on getting a house. I had window shop for grills and patio furniture and things like that. Because when we was looking for a house, we was going to get a house that had a deck and everything. And so I was like, okay, I gotta have my section for my grill or whatever. But then the kids said they wanted to get their own spot. So me and my wife were like, well, a house like that, we can get a condo like that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what you want to do.
I'm gonna get something I'm definitely getting something cheap. The grill I'm gonna be cheap as shit. Like, so I ain't gonna be cheap like it'll break down on me, but I'm damn sure not coming out my my pocket for that. I'm not doing that.
Just long as you know, before you cook anything on that brand new grill, you gotta let it pre-cook. You gotta set it on. You gotta light the grill like you about to cook, but let all that stuff burn off first. You gotta let all that paint and that finish. You gotta let all that stuff burn off, and then you set the grill and cook. You once all that stuff burn off.
Somebody else. Yeah, one of the coaches that's coming, he told me the same shit. He broke it down the same way you just did. He was like, yeah, just in case you didn't know, and I'm like, actually, I didn't. So, because I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It's different when you're going to get your own grill.
Because when they make those grills, they put that little finish on it to make it shine and everything.
Yeah.
But that stuff is toxic. It can get into the food and it's toxic. So you want to burn all that off first and then cook. A lot of people, they go out, buy a grill, set it up, put the charcoal and stuff in there, and put their food right on it. I'm like, no, y'all got all that stuff that just burnt right into the food.
They be so thirsty to cook. That's what it is. They be super thirsty. And then you got greedy ass people like, yo, the food ready? Is the food done? Man, get your ass out of here. You gotta wait. You know how that go already. So yeah, in about another 2 weeks, I'm gonna have that. By June, I'll have my Chaco. I'm gonna have all that. I'm having all that. I need all that.
I said about another 2 weeks, I'm gonna have a grill. And by June, I'm gonna have a Chaco.
I'm having the Chaco. I'm starting. Hey, Free. I'm starting early. I'm not playing no games, Free. I'm not playing no games, Free. I'm not playing no game. You know what my problem was, Free? I waited so. Free.
Old as hell.
I waited so late, Free. The day you got there, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have been able to go get shit.
Oh my God! This nigga said I'm gonna get the Chaco in June. They be like, damn, we got 2 months. That Chaco just gonna be sitting in the corner.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's gonna be doing, Free. That's gonna be sitting in the corner. That's exactly what it's gonna be.
Chaco gonna be old as shit. You gonna get that damn Chaco, you gonna pour that shit in the grill, that shit just gonna be dust. It ain't gonna be no Chaco, it's just gonna be dust. They be like, man, what kind of Chaco is it? This Chaco flakes? This ain't no damn Chaco, these Chaco flakes.
Hold on. What type of Chaco is that?
You gonna Free, you gonna Chaco right here. I'm gonna dump that shit, all that much dust come out this bitch. I'm like,
He said, what type of Chaco is this?
Give me a bag of Chaco stuff.
Oh my God. He said they were placing Frosted Flakes. He said they were placing Frosted Flakes. Oh shit. Y'all stupid. I can't stand y'all. Y'all are stupid. This is why I miss being up here in Waves, because y'all are stupid. Oh my God. No, so probably about 2 weeks before I actually get it going is probably when I'll go get it. I just want to make sure I have everything out the way, because you know how you think you have everything and then the day comes and you go, oh shit. Oh man. And over there,
The one thing you better remember,
you can't just run to the store over there.
The one thing you better remember, you got some daggone lighters and lighter fluid, because I don't smoke cigarettes.
Oh no. I gotta have it this time. I got bigger backup now because the people that I'm affiliated with, that I work with, I'm gonna get some help from their side, and then I'm gonna do my part. But see, the stores over there, you can't just walk to the stores over there. So yeah. I mean,
I had just got finished quitting smoking cigarettes, so I still had lighters in the car, and I went to the car and got a light. I'm like, damn, I ain't got no damn light. I said, oh, I still got a light in the car, because I had just got finished smoking cigarettes, probably like maybe a month before.
I'm getting all that's already taken. All that's gonna be taken care of. This year is gonna be a year I don't have to worry about nothing, because I'm in a better position now than I was 3 years ago. So yeah, everything's on deck far as that part. So everything's good, man. All everybody got to do is for the people who's coming and staying, get your ticket, find out what hotels y'all want to be in, find something cheap, go from there. That's all y'all got to do, man. Oh man, that was a good laugh. I needed that laugh. Yeah, but oh my God, yeah, but like I said, yeah, it's a lot of good fighters. Like I said, we could all sit up here and um and talk about. And it's a lot more that I'm gonna bring up that I can't mention right now.
Hey,
But
I mean, we mentioned another one too. Sergio Martinez. Nobody talks about him.
no, they don't. No, they don't. They don't. They don't. Because it's
Outside of the
sad.
people that was Paul Williams fans that's on YouTube, a lot of people don't know who Sergio Martinez is.
No, 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 and it's sad. Yeah, I know what you're saying. You can't expect everybody to know who everybody is, but don't stop acting like y'all be deep as boxing fans and y'all not.
Yeah, it's not for the ones that that doesn't claim they're a diehard boxing fan. It's for the ones that claim they're a diehard boxing fan
Yes,
and they've been
yes.
watching boxing all this time. And then we mention these names, they be like, "Who's that?" Nigga, you said you was a diehard boxing fan and you've been watching boxing for 30 years, 40 years. What are you talking about? Who's that?
Yeah, like that should who's that should never even be a question. That should never even be a question of who's that.
The,
Oh, I'm not a boxing fan.
Sergio
I'm not a
Martinez.
boxing.
Sergio Martinez was a guy like back in those days when he fought. He was a guy similar to, I would say, he probably on the same level as a Tio. Tio was more accomplished than him, but he was probably on the same level as a Tio. He was a big name, but he wasn't the best fighter. But he was a good fighter.
Yeah,
That's who Sergio Martinez
yeah.
was back in those days.
He said, yeah, yeah. You know what? I ain't gonna do that to them, Josh. They wouldn't be able to answer that. Not on today's fight. Not a today's fan.
Uh, like a lot of these people, they don't want to admit that they are fans of today's boxing. They want to claim that they've been watching boxing all these years because other people, other content creators, we can go down and break down fights from yesteryear, and they want to claim that they on that same level instead of just admitting, no, I'm a fan of today's boxing. I wasn't watching boxing back in those days. I was watching football or basketball or baseball or whatever. I just got into the sport recently. A lot of people don't want to admit that. They want to claim that they've been watching boxing 20, 30, 40 years when they really only been watching boxing like 10, 15 years.
Which it kills me that they do that. But I get it. But all these guys that we have named, and there's some old school guys. I mean, even when and not just black fighters. Even when you mention somebody like Jerry Cooney, even when you mention him, and people go, Jerry Cooney, huh?
It's just like the argument that I was having about Carissa Shields and Layla Ali, and they were like, "Well, Layla Ali didn't fight the females that Carissa Shields fought." I said, "Do you even know the females that Layla Ali fought? Do you know the females that was fighting back then?" And they was like, yeah, there was Ann Wolf, there was Christy Martin. I said, those are the only ones that y'all know because those were the three biggest stars in women's boxing. Those are the only ones that y'all know
Yeah,
because those are the ones that everybody talks about. They don't talk about anybody else from back then. I said,
yeah.
women's boxing, they didn't even have the Olympics for women when Layla Ali was fighting. There was no Olympics for women.
Yeah.
Well, Carissa Shields, a two-time Olympian. There was no Olympics for Layla Ali. We don't know what Layla Ali would have been if she was able to go to the Olympics. There was none for her.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people they don't understand that and they don't get that part. But we all can learn a thing or two. Even for me, there's sometimes I'll be wanting to sit back and research some stuff. I don't ever take time to, but I'll be wanting to sit back and really get deep into it and research some stuff and go, okay. Like there's an event coming up next Saturday. I'm thinking about attending this event because I was going to attend a boxing match in Jersey. But there's one of these charity events they doing next week. Poison Junior Jones, a lot of guys supposed to be there. I'm thinking about pulling up with my camera, talk to a few guys, because I'm always doing throwback, so why not? It makes a whole lot of sense. It's supposed to be next Saturday, and I'm in here thinking it's like from 11 to 4, and I'm like, I think I just might go ahead and I might go ahead. I mean, it's 150, but I'm like, I
You
might
talking
just go
about?
ahead and do that.
Are you talking about the tall Caucasian lady?
Yeah, I remember that fight. I was watching that live.
That's the one that everybody mentioned.
That was like the females. She was
Female Goliath.
that girl looked like Sebastian Findor back. She was like 6'6", wasn't she?
She was like, I don't think she was that tall. I think she was like maybe 6'2", 6'3". She was definitely 6'6" and change, but I don't think she was that tall. Because I don't think Aaron Wolf was that tall. I think Aaron Wolf was like 5'8", 5'7".
I never got to see her in real life. That's somebody I like to get on. That's somebody I would love to get on the live. I'm sure Aaron Wolf got hella stories. Who was that?
I mean, to be honest with you, nobody really mentions Aaron Wolf outside of saying Layla Ali never fought her. Nobody really mentions Aaron Wolf like that.
What was the dude that Aaron Wolf trained that Canelo put on his ass?
That was Hank Lundy. Was it Hank or was it?
No.
No, K9. K9.
Yeah, he fought Canelo and got. Yeah, I know he fought Canelo and Canelo put him out, but he didn't. She didn't. She wasn't in his corner for that fight. I don't think she either agreed. I don't think she agreed with him doing that. I remember him saying they were talking, and it was something where I guess she didn't want that fight for him, and I see why she didn't want that fight for him.
He wasn't ready for that fight. I mean, I ain't gonna say he wasn't ready. He wasn't. Yeah. He wasn't. Well, yeah, he wasn't ready for that type of fight. He wasn't ready for that type of fight.
I liked him. I liked him too. I never thought he was a mega star, but I liked him.
Yeah, he was decent.
You know what he gave me? Not far as boxing skills, he gave me the Michael Moore vibes. Like he was like kind of mean. You didn't know if he was like far as like when you hear him talk, it was just like you didn't know what you was gonna get from him. Because that's what I looked at when I said this guy's kind of mean. He don't never really smile or nothing. James Kirkland. Yes, James Kirkland.
That's what I get him, K9,
I said Kirkland.
And Hank Lundy mixed up. James Kirkland. Yeah. I get all three of them mixed up.
I knew his first name wasn't Kirkland, but I said Kirk. I couldn't get the first name. Yeah, he gave me the Michael Moore vibes though.
For some reason, I get those three guys mixed up. Him, Hank Lundy, and K9. I get all three of those guys mixed up.
For Hank, I remember Hank Lundy when he got in there with Crawford. Jesus Christ, because that fight happened right here in New York. Jesus Christ. I ain't never seen a man get beat in the corner like that. And then for Crawford to stop and look at him after the referee stopped it, he just paused and looked at him. I said, yo, this dude right here, different. Different.
I get all three of them. James Kirkland. That's his name, James Kirkland.
Another guy that some of y'all not familiar with. It's cool. But what did James ever do in the sport of boxing? Oh man, that ain't the point. It's not the point. Because that's everybody's famous questions. What did he ever do? Who did he beat? What was his record? Where was he ranked? What titles did he have?
Nobody can give you those questions because they haven't paid attention to them. Until you start mentioning all his achievements, they be like, oh, but those dudes wasn't on that level. They wasn't no A-class guys. That wasn't the question. The question was, what did he do?
What did he do? That's all I asked. You start asking people, what did this, you start asking certain questions and people start going all around the corner with it. It's like you're not answering the question. You're not giving me a chance to answer. All I need is a simple answer. I don't need you going around the corner and hopping the fence and getting on the bus and shit and catching the cab. Answer the question. You can't ask these dudes questions no more because they want to go all around the world with it. Answer the fucking question. That's all you got to do. They don't answer the questions. They want to go all around the world with it. It's like, bro, come on, stop. You're going to irritate me. But James Kirkland, all these guys we done named, Julian Jackson, we're just going through a whole, Jerry Cooney. I mentioned so many different people that we can sit here and be here all day. And like I said, this charity event that's coming up next week, I'm definitely thinking about attending it. I think I'm going to make a phone call today and see how I can purchase a ticket. Because I was going to go to this amateur fight in New Jersey, but this seems a little more where I should be because I'm always saluting these throwback fighters. And these same fighters that I'm talking about, majority of them are going to be in the building. So, yeah, I can't go live probably, but I damn sure could record. So you might see something special next Saturday. So tune in. But these are the guys that we giving y'all that sometimes you just need to go check them out. It doesn't hurt to take the time to check these guys out. We're not forcing, and I want y'all to understand it. We're not forcing the fighters that we like on you. You understand what I'm saying, Free? I don't want them to think that you forcing us to like these guys that's washed up and they're done. Nobody even knows them anymore. They're not living the life that they used to live.
No, we're not forcing you to watch. To like anybody. We let you know the history of the sport. It's not about liking a guy. It's about knowing the history. When you have these conversations, you can't be sitting there like a deer caught in the headlight, not knowing what the hell we talking about.
Yeah, used to do debates with yeah, RGM, it's hard. They're never gonna if you do a debate or if you're conversating with somebody RGM and you got a question for them. A lot of these guys put themselves in these arguments and debates and they don't belong in there. Because when you're asking certain questions, they don't have answers for you. They don't have answers for you. Or I can't answer that. So what the fuck are we talking about then? Why?
Because you don't know.
So I understand one question that you might not be able to answer, but when it starts being 3 or 4 or 5 questions you can't answer, then why are we having this conversation? Why are we having this conversation?
It's almost like in my line of work, if I ask you a security question and you might not know the answer to the security question, but then I ask you 3 or 4 more questions and you still don't know the answer, I'm like, hold up. You might need to go back into training because you're supposed to know this.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. When it comes to boxing, we ask you a question, oh, you don't know that. And then we ask you 3 or 4 or 5 more questions, you don't know. Well, you might need to go do some more research because you want to sit and talk boxing and you don't know it. You can't have the conversation if you don't know it.
No. Because what you're doing is you're going off of favoritism. You're going off who you like. You might be going off what you heard. You might be going off of what you thought you saw. That's why I'd be like, I can't be up here like that like I used to. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't. Really don't sometimes. But also, as hosts, as people being responsible for the channel, these are the people that we have to stop allowing to be on. Because there's no reason to go out of our way to make them look more stupid than what they look already. Because like I've always told y'all, some people are just going to come up on your channel just so they can hear themselves speak, just so they can be able to say, I've been up on these channels before. Come on, you don't recognize me, man? I've been to Stormy B, I've been to Drew, I've been to BBO. Yeah, man, you know. And okay, and
Some of these people just want to be able to say, "Oh yeah, I had a debate with this person."
yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
man.
then
Oh man, D-Free, we debated about boxing a couple of times. Yeah, it wasn't really a debate. It was more so me telling you about boxing. It wasn't really a debate.
wasn't on a debate because they walk in trying to make it a debate where we're just having a conversation. This is what these dudes do. This is why I be like, y'all dudes have worse. Y'all behaviors are set up like a female. Because
What's going on, beautiful?
if I'm having a conversation with you, we're just having a conversation. Don't you know? We could debate about it. We ain't debating about shit. I thought we was talking. I thought we was talking. Beautiful. What's going on? Don't sit there and say we debate. No, we not. We're having a conversation about it.
Yeah, like it just. I mean, like I said, it's not about trying to force anybody on anyone. It's just so you can know the history.
Yeah.
My bad. A lot of these people claim they know the history of the sport, but then when we start naming certain fighters and we talk about certain events, and they be like, "Oh, I ain't never seen that." How you never seen that when this was a huge event that everybody was talking about? You wasn't watching boxing back then. I was. Then you should have known about, like, it's almost like if a person talk about, say they've been watching boxing since the 80s and they never heard about Mike Tyson and Buster Douglas having a fight. Nigga, you wasn't watching boxing back then, though. There's no way you could tell me you was watching boxing in the 80s and you never heard about the James Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson situation. There's no way you could tell me you was watching boxing. You can't prove to me. Because Mike Tyson was the biggest star at that time in the sport of boxing. And James Buster Douglas was the biggest underdog in the sport of boxing at that time, and he's knocked Mike Tyson out. And you not know nothing about it? Yeah, you wasn't watching boxing.
He said, "Yeah, you were." He said, "Yeah, you wasn't. You wasn't watching boxing."
That's how these dudes be sounding. Oh, I ain't never heard nothing about that. How you never heard nothing about it if you was watching the sport? Because this was a big event. You never heard about Sergio Martinez knocking out Paul Williams. What? And you was watching boxing? How you not never heard that?
Can't make this shit up, man. Yeah. I know RGM. Yeah. They it just sometimes when you just when you sit and think about it, you like it just doesn't make sense.
I never knew Floyd Mayweather knocked out Diego Corrales.
No, what? Vay, even if you did, Vay, let me explain something to you, Vay. Because sometimes the way we say things, people take it the wrong way. And I'm not saying you, Vay. Even if you didn't, Vay, this is the reason why we have these conversations. Because even for somebody like me, I can sit up here and be educated. Because there's some things I don't know. So when I hear certain things, I go, wow, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
There's certain topics that people be talking about, and they ask me a question. I'm like, man, I don't know nothing about that. I can't give you an answer because I don't know nothing about it. Like, one guy, still to this day, People ask me about the daggone Bud Crawford and David Avenija fight. I tell them I can't tell you anything about it because I didn't watch the fight. Still to this day, I have never watched that fight. I can't tell you nothing about it. They're like, you still ain't watched that fight? No, nigga, I said I'm not interested in the fight. I'm not going to watch it. I'm definitely not going back and watching no damn highlights. I'm not interested in the fight. It didn't mean anything to me.
Yeah, so it's everybody has to find a way to be a boxing fan their own way. Do what works for you. Because I think what it is, everybody's spending too much time trying to keep up with somebody. Take your time to learn boxing. It's almost like every kid in school gets the same education, but some people just learn different from others. Everybody's not on the same pace. One child may be able to pick this up, but this other child might have a difficult time. It might take time. The child may not never pick it up. And it's the same thing with the boxing. There's just some things you're going to pick up quicker than others. And then there's some people who's just never going to pick it up. So then now you have to let them just move at their own pace.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's nothing wrong with not knowing. There's nothing wrong with not knowing. It's when you claim that you know when you don't. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's a big problem. Because you look wild crazy. You look wild crazy trying to convince people that, oh yeah, no, you don't. Just telling me not. Yeah, just telling somebody that they're not, it's not going to cut it. But for the people who keeps putting themselves in these predicaments, I know what I know. You don't. You don't know shit. And I mean, it's just it sounds foul, it sounds messed up, but it is what it is at the end of the day. It is what it is at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the reason why we do it. And granted, who cares, right? Who cares? We don't care. We don't care what y'all talking about. We only care about what's going on today. Fine. Fine with me. I ain't got no beef with it. If you care about what's just going on today, then fine. They be disrespecting people who know more than them, calling them. Yeah, you know what? That's just the way, RGM, for them to say they was up there going back and forth. If we having a conversation, don't turn it into a back and forth. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's girly. If you think about it, women do that. And that's no disrespect. Because you expect them to do that. You don't expect a man to do that. If we're having a conversation, don't turn it into a back and forth. Don't do that.
Yeah.
And some of y'all need to learn that, because some of y'all really got female ways, you dudes. You got female ways. Don't turn something into a back and forth if it don't need to be. Because yes, we can agree to disagree, but stop looking. Y'all look forward to turning some shit into a back and forth when it don't even have to go there. Don't have to go there. All we gotta do is say, you know what? You're right, dog. I never thought of it like that. BBO, what's up? That shit just be killing me when y'all do that, man. Everything got to be a damn back. Well, we could debate. No, we ain't debating about shit. I'm not debating about nothing. You're debating. I'm talking. Y'all done got y'all rocks off. Y'all got y'all rocks off with this debating stuff. Y'all getting y'all rocks off too much with this debating stuff. Y'all don't know when you can't separate a debate. You guys got to learn how to separate a debate from having a regular conversation, because those two are not the same.
Most of the time, it's not even a debate, because
no, it's not.
if y'all don't have the facts, if one person has the facts and the other person doesn't have the facts, that's not a debate. It's one person telling another person what it is. Now, if both of y'all got the facts, now you can have a debate on y'all opinion. You can have a debate on y'all opinion. But if only one person got the facts and the other person is just going based off of what he heard, it's no debate. Because you going off of what you heard, I'm telling you what the facts are.
Yeah,
There's two different things.
yeah.
That's
And
not a debate.
no, it's not. If people just don't. That's crazy. I'm talking about Jerry Cooney and all these other fighters, and this Hall of Fame thing that I'm talking about. I'm talking about that's coming up next Saturday. His name just popped up. Shout out to my man Aaron Davis. Congratulations to him for the East Coast Boxing Hall of Fame. Shout outs to them. That's going down. It's crazy. Razor Ruddock. Shout outs to him. He's been inducted into it. Shout outs to them, man. Yeah, next Saturday. I think I know where I'm gonna be at. I'm gonna be there next Saturday. It should be a conversation, not a debate. You know what? I can't tell men what they could do. If you can make a debate, if like Free says, if you're bringing all your receipts to the table, then that's fine. But if one person got his receipts and you don't have yours, what are we doing? At this point, you're just running your mouth. You're looking for attention. A lot of these grown men go on channels looking for attention, and it's sad. Told y'all became the new women. In this era, y'all became the new women. We out here still looking for attention? Is that what we still doing? That's crazy. Explain to me, how does that make sense? Because none of it does make sense. None of it at all. But that's all we like to do, is just talk to people, educate them, and let them know what's going on. But at the same time, we're being educated too. I love to sit up here and listen to somebody give me a whole history of boxing. I would literally sit and listen to somebody give me a whole history of boxing. Because then when you bring up something that I'm curious about, or you mention, or if I bring something up to you that I'm curious about that I might not have an answer, I'm going to ask you. Not because I think you don't know what you're talking about. You're teaching me. So I was like, yo, I got answers. I mean, I got questions. You know, you might not have the answer, or you might. What's up, family? So that's what it's all about. Me and Free ain't sitting up here like, yo, we know every damn thing. We know anything, any answer, any question you got for us, we got the answer for you. No, we're not doing that. Because we got questions just like everybody else. But if you up here just acting like you know everything, no. Yeah, shout out to Scrapbook Boxing. I got questions. There's the East Coast Hall of Fame next week right here in New York. I forgot it was next week because I was going to an amateur show. I'm like, now I might go ahead and go to this next week. What better place to be? I got next Saturday off of work. Why not be there? Jay Bless, what's up? Because I got questions. I got questions. Yeah, his channel is like a college course. Shouts to Scrapbook Boxing. So as we go on, Free, even 5 years from now, Free, 10 years from now, me and you and everybody else who loves this boxing, we're still going to have questions about certain things that we never got answers on. Or you can't ask boxing questions to somebody, like the question that you asking can't just be for anybody. Sometimes it got to be for that particular person, because everybody can't answer a question. Like if I have a question about Roy Jones Jr., I might not be able to go to anybody for that answer. They might be like, yo, you got to ask Roy that. Honestly, I can't answer that. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to everybody for that. Now, somebody might be able to answer it in their own way, but they be like, hey, if you get a chance to talk to Roy, he'll be able to explain it a little better than I can. And that's why I love what y'all do over there on BVO's channel, because when I look at it, I go, damn, they get Stitch Duran. They bring all these throwback fighters up there. And sometimes these throwback fighters, the fighters y'all bring up there, some of the shit they say, I'll be sitting here startled like, oh, damn it, I never knew that happened. And that's a good thing. I'm like, damn, I never knew that happened. That's crazy. I was looking at it this way, and that's what actually happened. Versus you listening to somebody who don't know shit that's trying to tell you something that happened with them. And how you gonna tell us about something that happened with a fighter? I'd rather hear from the horse's mouth.
Right.
I'm not about to sit here and listen to you.
I tell these people a lot of times. That's why I tell these people a lot of times, you don't know exactly what went down. You only go by what you see.
Yeah.
You don't know what happened behind closed doors.
No, you don't know. I'm not about to go back and forth with you. What I look like? I want to hear from them. I want to hear from them. And that's why shout outs to the Hall of Fame we just had that just passed last Sunday. Well, no, actually this Sunday. What the hell am I talking about? Shouts to everybody out there, and I've seen a lot of people out there working. But those type of events are important because sometimes we have questions. Well, why is the question so important? Because we fans of the sport.
The question is
not
important.
just of the fighter.
The question is important because I want to know. It's not important to you. It's important to me. That's why. That's why the question is important, because I want to know.
Like, I would like to ask Jerry Cooney, not a disrespectful question. I want to ask Jerry Cooney what did. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, every question is important to the individual that asked it. It might not be important to you, but it's important to the individual that asked it because they want to know the answer. They don't know the answer. They want to know. So it's important to that
I would like
individual.
to ask Jerry Cooney, what was Larry Holmes' jab like? For somebody who's been in there with him, even though we've seen it, but seeing it and feeling it is two different things. And that's not a disrespectful question that I'm asking him, like I'm making fun of him that he lost. What was his jab like? What was his power like? What did it feel like when you got hit? Even though he talked about it, because he said even when he went down, he was asking himself when he went down, damn, what am I doing in here? What am I doing? Like basically, I don't belong in here with this guy. But I like to ask him that. I don't think that's a disrespectful question. Like, well, how does it feel to get your ass?
Because you would never be in a ring with you want to know because you would never be in a ring with Larry Holmes. So you don't know. You see that he got a quick jab, but you don't know if it's a strong jab or if it's just a range finder. You don't know what type of jab it is.
Yeah,
it's the same thing if somebody was to ask somebody like that fought Muhammad, what's his footwork like? I see that he got good footwork, but I don't know what his footwork like. I would never be in a ring with Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. And the closest I got to getting that answer about his footwork was when I talked to
what's going
George
on, Jay
Foreman's
Blitz?
brother. When I talked to George Foreman's brother, Roy Foreman. When I talked to him, that was the closest answer that I've got to how was his footwork. And he's like, man, unbelievable.
That's just like when I asked Chop Shop. I said, how difficult was it to hit Sweet Pea Whitaker? Because we see the movement that Sweet Pea had, but we ain't none of us ever been in a ring with Sweet Pea. Well, he trained with Sweet Pea. Him and Floyd, they all trained with Sweet Pea. I'm like, dog, how difficult was it to hit Sweet Pea? He said, man, that's the most difficult person I have ever been in a ring with. There's nobody more difficult to hit than Sweet Pea Whitaker he's ever been in a ring with. And that man got over 60 fights. So like I said, the question is just is important to the person that's asking it, because everybody see the movement that Sweet Pea has. They be like, oh, all you got to do is just fake this way and throw a punch that way. Well, let me ask a person that's been in the ring with it and has been in the ring with over 50, 60 different people.
Why do they do that, Free? Well, all you got to do is do this and do that. You been in the ring?
Because
I said no. I
what you see,
studied it. Get the fuck out of here, Ellie. What's up?
because it's almost like when you watch basketball, you watch football. You say, oh man, all he got to do is turn that way. They don't know. If they never played the sport, they don't know certain positions that your body is in. You're unable to make. Me being a cornerback and a free safety, I know when you're backpedaling, if you cut one way, I gotta turn my body a certain way to be able to make that cut. But if you hit me with a double jab, if I already turn my body to go one direction and you hit me with a double cut or a double move and you go the opposite direction, I'm out of position. I can't just turn around and run that way. I'm gonna be beat by 10 yards if I just turn around. I gotta gather myself all the way around. I gotta do a whole 360 and go the opposite direction. Because if you fake to the right, which is my left, and I go to the left, and then you go, which is my right, left, which I can't just stop and go right now. No, I gotta go all the way around, because if I stop and go right, by the time I get myself together and go that direction, you're already 10 yards down the field. That's the reason why they time your shuttle, your 10-yard shuttle, your 40-yard dash, and things like that, because they know, okay, if you get beat in a double move, how quick can you get back in position? If you got a low scoring in your 10-yard shuttle, if they hit you with a double move, you beat. You never going to catch up to them, because your 10-yard shuttle is too slow. You can't gather your feet together and get in position. That's the reason why they time all that stuff. They want to see, okay, if he get hit with a double move, how quick can he get back in position to make a play on the ball?
I'm sorry, I'm talking my damn. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that. So if I got questions, I'm going to ask them. It's that simple. Because I want to know something. And it's interesting, and it'll help me to understand what happened in the fight, or why it went this way, why it went that way. It's not for me to, to walk around and act like I know every damn thing, but you know what I'm saying? So, because you got some of these guys, you can't put them in position to ask questions, because they're gonna come up and ask some foul ass questions that'll make somebody not want to come back to your show no more.
Now, some of these people would just ask ignorant questions. It's not even
stupid questions.
That it's questions that you should not ask.
Yeah.
Like I done heard people ask questions that everybody in the room knew. Once he asked that question, that was a question he should not have asked. Just before the person can even answer the question, they were like, no, he should not have asked that question. That was the wrong question to ask. And that's why I said everybody can't be a interviewer, because sometimes you just don't know what to say. It takes a mature individual to be an interviewer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second.
Do me a favor, Free. Send five the link if you can.
All right, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
All right. Good morning, my people. Good morning, everybody. What's up with y'all? Taking this down at 9:30. Get myself together for work, y'all. Appreciate y'all. You know, I miss seeing y'all through here in the morning. I've been so busy lately, y'all. I mean, I've been super busy. Where I had to take the day. I had to take the day to come up here. What's up?
Did you send it already?
No, send it to him because I don't want to. The way I'm sending it to him, it ain't working, and I don't feel like. Yeah, I don't feel like going through all the extra shit this morning because I got until 9:30 before I get off here. Yeah, 9:30, I'm off here. Got to get on this raggedy train.
I just sent it to you, G5.
Yeah, so like I said, you know, we got questions, man, and I'm like, you know, I'm gonna ask him, but I'm not gonna ask anything stupid. If I feel like anything is gonna come out that's not necessary to ask, or if I don't, it's like when I go to these press conferences and you know, people go, I don't hear you ask questions. I go, well, I don't have them. I think the first question I ever asked at a press conference was when Keyshawn was in Abdullah face. And I only did that because it wasn't really a lot of media like that. So it was like, okay, I got space and room because, you know, some of these guys, they'll push up on the same fighters as if they never saw them before. And I'm the type of guy, if I saw you before, I don't need to run up on you like as if me and you never, like I never saw you before. But I don't have questions because I don't be thinking of anything to ask. Because these guys are talked about so much, and some of the same questions are asked. I got probably more questions for a throwback fighter than I would have for a fighter today.
I mean, that's like sometimes when I'm on a live with BVO and we have a returning guest, sometimes I don't have any questions to ask him because I already asked those questions the last time he was on, and I don't want to ask him the same questions all over again. And like, I just answered that question last time I was here. So
sometimes they remember.
I ain't really got too much to say.
Yeah, sometimes they remember what you asked them. Like, these fighters don't be slow. They'll remember. It'd be like, didn't you ask me that the last time I was here? And I could have sworn I gave you an answer.
Yeah,
no, so
I know, because it's just like me. I don't like to be asked the same questions over and over again. So I think I will put everybody in the same shoes that I'm in. If somebody keep asking me the same question every time I come here, I'm like, no, have you listened to what I said? Because you asked me that question like 3 times and I answered it 3 times.
Yeah, because it's like asking somebody, so you don't want to see Shakur and Tank fight? Yeah, Didn't I answer that already? How many times have I answered that?
Nah, I be quiet.
Like, don't ask me how many times I want to keep seeing that.
I was brought up in an environment. My mother and my father told me, if you ain't got nothing to say, just be quiet. Everybody ain't got to hear you just saying the same thing over and over again. You ain't got nothing to say, just be quiet. Sit back and listen. Because somebody else might have a question that you didn't think of, and now you got some information that you weren't even thinking about.
Like, I don't want to keep.
And I let them go.
Yeah. I'm not gonna keep answering the same thing. Yeah. So a lot of times for me, I don't have it. But when it comes to some of these throwback fighters, I'm like, oh, I got questions. I get a different excitement from them than I do the fighters today. Or the fighters we've been seeing for the last 10, 15 years. I got questions because I sit back and I've watched a lot of these HBO fights, a lot of fights that might have been on Showtime. So when I see them, like when I see Poison Jr. Jones, I talk with him all the time. All the time I see Poison and I rap with him. You know what I'm saying? All the time. And it felt good that I could sit there and ask him certain questions and just without the camera. And I ask him questions sometimes without the camera being on him because it ain't all the time about.
It's just like when we had. It's just like when we had Ivan on the channel. I didn't really have any questions I didn't really have no question to ask Ivan because I've talked to him multiple times on your channel. He's been up on a live with us, and I've talked to him multiple times. So BBO be like, hey, I know my man D Free got some questions. I was like, I ain't really got no questions because I talk to Ivan on a regular basis.
He just left New York. He made me mad. He left New York and then he gonna send me something the day of the Hall of Fame that just passed. He was like, man, I'm sorry I ain't let you know. I said, damn it, that's the second time you done did that. I ain't even get a chance to get up with him in New York. I was mad. I said, all right, but it's all right. I said, I'll catch you on the next one. But yeah, man, I'm not doing it. And like you said, everybody just ain't built to be to do what it is that we do. Like, you might not be everybody's favorite content creator, and I don't have to be everybody's favorite content creator because I'm not looking to be everybody's favorite. I'm my own favorite content creator. And as long as I look at it like that, I don't give a shit what the next person thinks. You know, I don't care about that because we all got ways of doing stuff. You move at your own pace, not the pace somebody else wants you to move at. And as long as you do that, you'll be all right as a content creator. Promise you, you'll be all right. But the questions are very important. But if you're going to go out your way to ask something, something stupid, well, how is it stupid? It's a question. No. Every question is not a question. Some of y'all ask stuff just to ask it, and then the host, y'all got to be held responsible because you give these people the link thinking that you're looking out for them, and y'all already know they're going to come up there to do something stupid. And then sit there and say, I didn't know they were going to do that. Come on, man. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hell
Now you gotta apologize.
Beautiful?
You gotta, what Beautiful said?
I'm not
Yo,
too
Beautiful,
meaty,
knock it off,
just
Beautiful.
Place well, I promise.
Yo, Beautiful. Let me tell you something. You come up here the 15th of August with that BS, I'm telling you right now, I'm putting you in timeout. Don't come up here, Beautiful, with your shenanigans. Jesus Christ. Beautiful, crazy, yo. She a real one, though. Yeah, man. So that's it, man. You know, I ain't. That's just me for you. I don't know how the rest of these people look at it, but that's how I look at it, like that. Straight up. Don't tell me. Don't tell us how to be a content creator when y'all can't even get y'all shit together.
I don't even care how people talk about being a content creator. I don't even care how people talk. Oh, you need to do this. Well, if I need to do that, why you ain't doing it?
That part. Oh, because I don't want to do it. All right, so just shut up then. You know what I'm saying? Be quiet. If you don't want to do that, don't try to tell me how to do it. And don't tell me what I should do. And you ain't. It's not for you, but the advice is. But you giving me advice. Now you tell me, where does that make sense? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these cats be delusional. That's the problem. They're super delusional. And that's why I'm not on here like I usually be, because I'd be like, I get sick of it. I said, long as I make my YouTube shorts and I make my little videos, I'm all right with that. I'm cool with that. Other than that, I ain't got to do nothing else. I pretty much just stay out the way. And that's the best way to doing it. But these talks is very important. Like, I mean, when the last time we looked up if Kermit Cintron was mentioned? Or any of these guys we brought up? Which encourages me more to get to that Hall of Fame Saturday. I'm just going to go ahead and jump out there and do it. But it's very important.
I wanted the G5 get the link because I sent it to him.
I don't know, but I'm 9:30. I'm off, so let's give him some time. You know, he be doing stuff, so he might be in the middle of something. Oh, there you go. G5 Gabe, my Dallas brother.
What's poppin', brother? Free. What's poppin', bro?
What's going on?
Live, my wife,
man. Just
yeah,
grinding, man. Just grinding. Tired of shit. Baseball, you running it up. And yeah, been having had fucked up my phone. So yeah, that was a whole nother roller coaster ride.
That
Yeah,
nigga,
that makes two of us.
that nigga G5 smoked himself into a coma on 420.
Get the fuck out. Nah, I fucked my phone up, man. I tell y'all, man. What happened was I got a diesel. Of course, my car's a diesel or whatnot, and I had to put some diesel exhaust fluid in my car. So I set the shit on my trunk. My door was open because Colvin then was getting in the car. Shit, I hear him shut the door because they act like they was gonna turn my damn door off.
Damn.
I put everything, had my wallet, and you know how you stack your wallet and the phone on top of each other, whatever. I did that shit, put the shit up, grabbed my wallet, but my phone was under my wallet. I done drove off and left the phone was on the trunk. That bitch fell off. Boom. Turn around, realized the shit real quick. I had to pull back in AutoZone parking lot, hopped out the car, parked. I said, I know it's in the street, about this area, about right here. I'm trying to go get my phone. I watched that bitch get ran over twice. Blowing traffic. So I could say the motherfucker if I wanted to, because shit, when I'm trying to get it, brum, 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 brum. But guess what? The phone still worked. The screen was just fucked up. I said, ain't this some shit?
Oh man. Well, ain't
So,
one thing another.
Man, then they fucked up the
G5 looking at us in like 17 different pieces.
nigga. Shit, 170 different pieces. Let me go grab it. Let me go grab this phone.
Yo,
Hey, let y'all see this shit.
My motherfucker big, extra big on that joint. He got like 1,700 bigs on that joint.
Yo, you niggas pretty stupid. Yo, what's the matter with you, bro? Nigga, yo, Freeze a menace.
Man, Freeze a fool.
He a menace, boy. Jesus Christ.
What a telephone at, mom?
What?
Oh yeah, cracky crack.
Cracky crack.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Somebody, this joint so crack so bad. This joint about to bust.
That damn phone look like you got into it with your baby mama. She just threw that bitch out
Oh
the window.
Lord. Yeah, it went out the window. All right.
Yo, you're an
it went out the window. Huh?
Free is stupid.
It went out the window. All right.
You still out here talking to these raggedy bitches? Damn. You won't be talking on this phone no more.
He said, you still out here talking to these raggedy bitches?
Yeah. Nah. Y'all niggas here.
You out here still talking to these raggedy bitches?
Look, hey, I don't have none of them problems.
Jesus Christ. You out here still talking to them? You gonna come ask me for $200. Go ask that motherfucker for $200. Go ask them for some money.
All that.
Yo,
but now RGM, what's good? I see you in the chat, man. I miss some of y'all. I was over here having some malfunctions with StreamYard. I'm signing in. It's telling me I'm signed in, but as soon as I click it, it's telling me to put my information in. Fool, I signed in.
All that dumbish. Ain't nobody got time for StreamYard and they BS.
Nah, but we good though on the phone. Yeah, and Ellie, I was on gas though. 420, yeah, I really was. Really was. But we good now. Yeah, telephone though. We straight. So we good. Yeah, beautiful. I see you over here trying to thug over here on your profile pic. I said, look at over here cutting up this morning and change the old profile pic. I said, let me find that beautiful over here slide. Gonna slide a new pic on us over there. Josh said something. I said, I see you too. I see you too. I peeped that too.
Beautiful. This is a message for Beautiful and Illy.
I'm giving y'all a heads up right now, and I done talked to Tiff about this because you know her ass is super excited. I'm telling y'all right now,
Oh God.
don't y'all come up here. Don't come up here on y'all BS. I'm letting y'all know right now.
Here he goes.
Don't do it. Don't do
Here
it.
it goes. Here goes
Don't do
nothing.
it. Don't come up here with your baby boo, Daisy Dukes. Don't come up here with that shit.
Mm-mm.
That nigga said baby blue Daisy Dukes. Baby
Illy,
blue.
I'm talking about out of there.
He said-
And the crazy part at that moment, I wouldn't. I was just it was a lot going on. You know how you be moving too fast and you got a lot of stuff going and you make a mistake and you be like, damn, I fucked up. I can't believe I did that. I don't move like that. Bro, I was so pissed off at myself, bro. I had to go sit down in the chair on the patio by myself and just
Hey,
like, nigga, I can't believe you did that dumbass shit.
I did that shit one time.
I was mad, dog.
I had my phone in my hand. I had my phone in my hand, and I knew I should have put it in my pocket. And I had grabbed some bags and dropped my damn phone. I was
Man.
like, "Are you
Yo,
fucking serious
hold
right
on.
now?"
How G5 wouldn't put his own self on timeout?
I did. I was that mad. I was, bro. Hey, this the killing part.
That nigga G5 kids came home. They were like, "Dad, why you sitting in the corner?" I put myself on timeout.
What you do? What you do, Daddy? What you do?
Turn around and face
I
the
got
wall.
my.
Why you talking?
He got to turn around and face the wall.
Hey, now what they tell us? Hey, put your nose in the corner.
He said, turn around.
Put your nose in the corner. Now, and the crazy part, y'all, it wasn't even 420. It happened before the it was last week or the Friday before the game. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, I need this because we have updates in our team group chat or whatever, you know, any update schedule changes. I don't have my phone. I'm like, bro, why would it happen before the double header week? I'm like, come on, dog. So
oh my God.
I made it work, but bro, phone still working. If y'all would have called me, I would have answered my Bluetooth. We'd be like, hey, seeing your miss, call my phone. I'm like, you calling now? All right, cool. Boom, I can just answer that joint, but I can't see nothing. I can hang it up, but I can't do nothing else to it.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's too funny, man. Oh yeah, that's crazy.
But we good now. I just gotta give you certain few functions on this new joint. You know what I'm saying? I don't really tough up, but it's cool. It's cool. You know. So other than that, man, we good, John. We outstanding.
Just to let y'all know. Just to let y'all know, if G5 send y'all a message in Chinese, it's not his fault. He can't see his damn phone. Can't see the numbers.
I can't stand this bastard here, dog.
This nigga G5 know I speak English. He's sending me shit in Japanese.
This like man,
goddamn Japanese.
Like, nigga gonna get an inbox like, bro, nigga, quit butt that typing me, bro.
No.
Quit butt text.
Chinese, I'm done. Something wrong with you. Something
this nigga G5. I keep asking G5, are you coming online? He keeps sending me goddamn houses and stick figures. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Right. Hey, nigga sent a bunch of quotation mark, parentheses, and question marks. Like, what is this? What are you trying to say? You trying to quote something? Ask a question?
ID. Oh shit! No, don't do that. Don't do that. Free, do not do that. Free, don't do that.
Hey, I'm telling you. I was the Magic Johnson of phones. I was no looking everything. Straight no look. I'm talking about no look calls, no look texts, no look everything. I can't see nothing.
With this phone that you got now, you might have to put the seatbelt on it to make sure nothing happens. When you in the car, put the seatbelt on. No, this joint double, triple protect. I put a straight jacket on it, man. Oh damn!
That nigga got that daggone phone on a leash like they put on them kids. Get your ass back over here. I told you not to touch nothing in this goddamn store. Sit your ass right here in this pocket.
Boy, I'm glad I wasn't drinking my
Sit your
coffee.
ass
Boy,
right
you
in
was
this pocket. I told you not to touch nothing in this store.
hey, free. Hey, you know, you remember that lighter leash? I got one on my phone. I got about 3 of them together. I done welded them joints together.
Oh my God, y'all stupid. He said a leash like the kid.
Now, but for real though, it's gonna make me go get one of them little tags that beat to let you know where they're doing that.
I almost forgot about the kids walking around with the damn leash. I forgot about that.
Yeah. And then it don't make it no better.
Sit your ass in this goddamn pocket and don't move.
Mm-hmm.
Last time you moved, I had to take your ass to the emergency room. You had busted in 17 different pieces.
Yo.
Yeah. That joke gonna be that joke I'm leaving in the car. They'll be like, nah, see, you don't punish me. You gotta stay in the car when I go in the store. I gotta write it down on paper.
God. Y'all stupid, man. Oh God.
Nah. Years I don't never had no issue like that, but no, I got Carter almost got me one time. Hit the bar. That joint had hit me in my had the phone in my hoodie. And then hit a line drive. That joint hit me right in the hoodie. I was like, "Oh, I'm glad it hit it didn't hit the phone. It actually hit me in the stomach." I was like, "Ooh, nigga!" I said, "Carter, you trying to kill me, boy?"
Oh, Carter.
Carter said, didn't I ask for some daggone Fruity Pebbles? You want to give me some Captain Crunch? Right, man, I got something for your ass.
Nigga, I told you I needed $20. Hey, free. I told Daddy, I told you I needed $20 in V-Bucks or Robux. You didn't do it. Pow, nigga.
Yo, what is the matter with y'all today, man?
I got something for you, Dad. Throw it right across the middle of the plate. Bing! Carter, you trying to hit me? No.
Man. Shit, that nigga did. He hit me in the batting cages. Wasn't intentional. That nigga hit the ball so hard it bounced off the damn wall. Bro, it was like a bullet, bro. I had weed. That joint grazed my face. I said, nigga, is you trying to knock me out? What the fuck is wrong with you, little boy?
These for all the times you told me to go to bed early.
I can tell you right now, I know exactly what Carter did. He started laughing right off the break.
Oh no! First he said, "My bad, Dad." Then start laughing. Yeah.
That my bad, Dad. That my bad, Dad was just a way for him to try to act like he didn't mean to do it. My bad, Dad, and that's when he started laughing.
Yeah, because I had pissed him off. So then that nigga had hit that joint. I heard that joint sound like a shotgun. I said, "Ooh, where that ball going?" That joint hit the wall. I said, "Oh shit!" And man, boy. I weaved that one. Then he got me with one of them. It actually hit me in the jaw. Yeah. I said, "Boy, that nigga dangerous in there, boy." I said, "Boy, you a little bit."
Shout out to our man Carter, man, for always out there doing his thing.
Man, they on the winning streak right now. Carter.
I saw that video where this nigga Carter hit the daggone ball. I said to God, that nigga Carter looked like a fat kid that wasn't really trying to run. That nigga, I'm like, Carter, I know damn well you move faster than that, dog.
Bruh.
I know damn well you move faster than
that. Dog, bro. He be having his moments, bro. He be in his head sometimes. I'm like, God, the nigga run. Oh, my bad. I'm like, bro, nigga, if you don't come on.
Wait a minute, how you said my bad?
Nigga Carter hit a daggone. It could have been a triple, but Carter was hitting the joint like he was like, man, it's a home run. I ain't running. It's a home run.
Bro, you talking about the one from a couple weeks ago? That nigga hit that joint. That nigga Carter was striding the first base, halfway to first. Oh, then he hit halfway, then started speeding up. Nigga, run!
Carter said, I'm not worrying about it. I'm not worrying about it. I got this, dog.
Dying. I laughed so hard because I'm sitting here looking at Carter running, and I'm like, I know damn well he moved fast in there, but it was like
Yep.
he had a slow jog. I was like, what the
Mm-hmm.
fuck is he doing?
Because he was looking at the damn ball, just running and looking at the ball like, oh, that joint gone. So we asked him when he got back, he made it around and scored. We said, bro, was you running looking at the ball? Yeah, I was running. When I was running, I was looking at how far the ball was going the whole time. Nigga, run the bases.
Shout out to Carter, man.
But I fuck with it because he honest though. He gonna tell the truth. He be having me crying on the field, dog. That nigga is hilarious, dog.
Oh, shout out to Carter, man.
I rewind that video like 4 times. I'm sitting there dialing. I'm like, man, this man Carter don't need to eat no more steaks, no more hamburgers,
bro,
and nothing. He need to get back there.
Dog. Hey, y'all see how big this nigga is?
Lazy right now.
No,
bro.
You know what?
No, Carter big as shit.
From the first
he is
time
big, bro.
Carter, from the first time you started showing him, and I looked, and then I had to go back and look at it now, and I said, damn, Carter buffing up.
Nigga like a monster, don't he? Yeah.
You might have to hit that football field.
Man, that nigga gotta look good. No, we gotta look good.
To the point that I was going to mention right now. That brings me to the point that I was going to mention right now. If I see you feed Carter another steak and potato meal, I'm busting your ass, G5. That nigga, you know what? Steak and potatoes. He's in a sport where he needs to run. G5 be giving this nigga a plate like it's for him.
Hey.
I'm like, G5, that's for yourself. That's not for you.
Hey now. Don't say that. I'm his coach too. God dog it.
That's why I'm telling you. Because I know you the coach. That's why I'm telling you. You feeding this nigga like this your plate. Then nigga, I'm like, damn, G5, you got a big ass plate. Oh, this ain't for me. This for
right. Nah. I mean, he eat now. Like both of them, like, no lie, they do eat though. But bruh, it was like over from last summer, y'all. After that season, he had an appointment. They said Carter is about to go through a massive growth spurt. We was like, okay, bruh, this nigga skipped sizes, everything. And then when on that home run, his knee was hurting because he was going through that growth spurt, so his knee kept hurting. So he was scared to push it.
G5,
now
G5, you should already know, G5. You ran track just like I ran track. The morning before the game, you don't give that nigga nothing but bananas, some fruit. That's it. All he needed is the metabolism. He need the bananas so he can get metabolism, and that's it. They don't need no other stuff. Give him something light. Give him fruit in the morning. That way, he hit the daggone ball. He be angry running around the bases. Yeah, that nigga, he better take me out to eat after this goddamn game today. He better take me out to eat.
For you, fool. Now, but that you see, he ran on that, but then I put the other clip. Then you see him spinning the bases, stealing bases, everything. That's why I said, bruh, that nigga there is, man, Carter's character, y'all. Man, he be having us crying on the field, dog.
You trying to get Carter to look like dude from the Yankees. What was the nigga named CC?
Sabathia.
Oh man, y'all are stupid, man.
You was a nut. Yeah, and speaking of that, I was just watching all the smoke interview with him.
Trying to have Carter looking like Zion.
This is
Carter
him.
ain't no goddamn Zion.
No, he keep growing, bro. Like that nigga, he's stretching now. He the tallest. The nigga like 4'11". He weigh 128 pounds. He 9 years old. He probably be before the season. He probably be about 5'1".
I'm getting ready to end the day because I gotta go to work.
There's no way Carter should be bigger than Clarence right now, dog. There's no way he should be bigger than Clarence.
Out of here. No, come on. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
That man just said he 128 pounds.
89.
Yo, Five. Get your man.
That man is 9 years old, 128 pounds, dog. My daughter's is 15 years old. They 150 pounds. They 15
Oh
years
man.
old. They're 150. This man is 128 pounds at 9 years old. That nigga damn near the same size as you, Clarence. I wasn't joking. I'm dead serious. He's damn near the same. He's only 9.
You know what, Free?
Nigga,
You're fired.
he'll be
You ain't
10.
gotta
He'll
worry
be
about
10
coming
in
to me.
November.
Listen,
Thanksgiving,
fired.
baby. He'll be 10.
Free is officially fired. He's
Oh
fired.
no,
You
boy.
need to understand that. He's fired.
Dog. Nigga, you fucking with you today, bruh. I had to put my coffee down. My mama was dying laughing at me, boy. I was about to spit my
Don't
damn coffee out and then misplaced it. Mama in here crying laughing, talking about. I said,
Free
man, where I put my
stupid.
coffee in? She talking about, I don't know, you don't need it right now with the way you laugh. Like
Free
I'm like,
stupid,
I don't
man.
even know where my shit at.
You'll lose yourself messing with Free. Free stupid. Oh God.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
It's been fun though, man. It's been a fun baseball season. Carter been thugging out here.
I'm just being
That boy,
honest.
Carter. My man Carter.
he
Thugging.
he batting like 350 on the season. His on base percentage like 700. I said, yeah, there we go. Turn they ass up. He don't get the hit.
Carter.
Walk him. So hey y'all stay tuned. We trying to get him to that MLB, man. We do that, it is up. And
Yeah, I
so
would love
shit,
to.
y'all be like, hey, y'all got to see the process and the journey along the way. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
would love to come.
That's why I say
wish
I show
could
good
come
and
see
bad. You know what I'm saying? His strikeouts,
Yeah,
I ain't tripping on that. When he missed, you know what I'm saying? But he hit more than he missed. So like I ain't tripping on that. Like he ain't perfect. I want y'all to see this nigga hitting to the outfield. He 9. Wait till he hit about 13. Them shit's going out the park. They going out the park.
yeah.
He's gonna send them straight out the park. Maybe before that, maybe by 11. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on, man. So y'all be like, man, what 5 at? Man, this shit is getting time consuming between this cheerleading and this baseball. Boy, they got me running like crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's
Listen,
work.
I'm just being honest. Y'all get mad at me.
No, I don't get mad at you. I have to laugh because I already know that nigga is dead fucking serious, bro. That nigga dead serious.
I can't deal with Free and his shenanigans. I can't deal with Free and his shenanigans.
I just hope my nephew be tall. I just hope my nephew be tall so he can even out. I don't want my nephew looking like Zion at 16 years old.
Bruh.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Carter got cleats for days, bro. Like I got so much shit, dog. This boy here. I gotta give shit away. This nigga here. This one pair of his cleats. That nigga he like Bryce Harper. So he be wearing these Bryce Harpers. But he practiced them. He got some purple ones. I said, I guess he just want to be loud out here. Then he got his other Bryce Harpers that match his uniforms. Then he got his Rick and Morty cleats. I said, nigga, what cleats you wearing, bro? Carter be out here switching shoes, bats, everything.
Carter about to have his own commercial out here in a minute.
Yeah, man. I hope we get that, man. Let him get some of that Ken Griffey type of love.
Carter trying to bring he trying to bring the hip hop to baseball. We already got it in football and basketball. He's trying to bring it to baseball.
Shit, his first time he ever scored, that nigga did the gritty across home plate.
Carter gonna be like practice. Yo, you stupid.
Bro, for real. He told everybody he was gonna do it. He said, hey, once I get to third base and I make it happen, as soon as I cross home plate and I score, I'm gonna gritty across home plate. He told everybody before it happened. Then nigga went out there and did exactly the same shit.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
To go out there and do it. Carter's definitely something special, man. They ain't gonna be ready for him now. I'm letting you know. They ain't gonna be ready for him. They not. But he got a big support. He got a big support system. Oh,
hey, yeah, he gonna have his swag and his drip because it's coming out my wallet. Shit, boy, that baseball tab ain't no joke. Ooh, but it's fun as hell. I ain't gonna lie, I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy it. Y'all see he got his custom bat. Take that Carter bat, y'all, and let y'all see what young Goon got his picture on his bat knob.
Oh wow. Wow. Shout to Carter.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't gotta put his name on it. Yeah, $350 fucking bat. Yeah, I see why baseball make a bunch of money. But I ain't gonna lie, it's a hell of a bat. Boy, he ain't even got to get that full contact on it. Boy, when he do that ball be moving. I said, oh yeah.
Oh,
Let's go to work.
Oh my God. Shut all this down.
Yeah. So we got her a little swagged up, you know. The baseball team be swagged up anyway. Uniforms, best, the backpacks, everything. So like team moms that be on the uniform committee and all that, hey, they cold. They be whipping that shit up. I be like, well, y'all out here. Yeah, this shit fly. Boy, y'all was hell in this damn chat. Cause they the same size, boy. Oh boy, say they cutting up in the chat. Hey, who the same size? Clarence and Carter?
Yeah. They say Clarence and Carter the same size.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever just made that comment about me and him being the same size, it's okay if you're not coming to the cookout. But if you made that comment, you coming to the cookout, I'm gonna make sure that you don't get nothing on your burger. You're gonna eat that shit dry.
Looking at
Nigga gonna be a nice boy. Cotton mouth like a mug. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Well, you shouldn't have been laughing.
I can't
boy, this man, wow, boy. Crazy, dog.
Where the ketchup? Where the mayonnaise? Where the lettuce and tomatoes? Those are for VIP only.
This nigga Clarence gonna have niggas at the cookout passing out because they can't breathe.
Yo, Five, why can't I get no lettuce and tomatoes and mayonnaise? That's for VIP only.
Wow. That's how you doing it. Special condiments by special orders.
Yeah. If you ain't on the VIP list, you're gonna sit there and eat that you're gonna eat that dry ass burger.
Yeah. Wow.
And an overcooked hot dog that's been sitting on the grill for 6 weeks.
Clarence gonna give folks the burger that somebody that buy you some food that really don't want to buy you something, so they just get you whatever. And they just say, all right, just get whatever burger, however it comes. Matter of fact, don't put nothing on it. Just meat, bread, and cheese.
Hey, they gonna say, yo, pass me a Pepsi or Coca-Cola. The drinks are only for VIP. If you are thirsty, the bathroom is right there where you see that park at. Go right in there and go get you something to drink. Grab one of these cups and go to the sink and get you something to drink. Or you can go right by the river and dip your cup right in the water and get some of that good old river water.
Wow. Hey, Free. Hey, Free. You know the sad part. I hope he ain't got no Jello or nothing as no snack at this barbecue, because people gonna be like, "Hey man, pass me some of that Jello." We gonna be like, "Now, Clarence, do not try to pass us your belly. We want some actual Jello. You got to use the spoon on."
Really, Five?
I told you I'm no looking. Look at the camera. You don't even see me on the camera. I'm no looking like I did the phone. Now you see me. Now you don't.
That's crazy. Yo, listen, I don't know what y'all. Hey Josh, you know y'all all good with me, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. The next person that insult me is gonna get a dry ass burger at the cookout. I promise you, it won't be nothing on there. Nothing on there. Nothing.
Okay.
It's gonna be dry as a damn desert. I promise you that.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, you're not gonna like me.
Check this out. I'm gonna go buy the hottest hot sauce on the planet and put it on your damn burger on purpose for all you people who don't like hot sauce. I'm gonna go get the hottest hot sauce on the planet.
G5, you missed it earlier. This nigga Clarence said he gonna buy the grill in 2 weeks and he gonna buy the Choco in June. I said, nigga, that damn Choco it's gonna be dust. It ain't gonna be no Choco in that joint.
No. It's just gonna be charred. There's gonna be some
You know what?
charge.
Y'all, you know what? I don't even understand why I even talk to y'all.
Oh yeah, free. Hey, you ready? I need you. Yeah, I found what Clarence built like.
What the?
Done power wash. Well,
You know
no, it's
what?
like this. I think which way?
I
Upside this
appreciate
way
everybody
or right
coming up
side
here
up?
today.
Let's see.
Make sure y'all all like,
Yeah.
share, subscribe.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
I got to get off here because I'm being
Hey,
insulted. I got to get to
this
work, and I don't have to put up
this
with
the
this.
torso. This the torso right here. This is legs.
You know what? You know, please make sure y'all like, share, subscribe for the people who haven't done that. I appreciate y'all, and I'm getting out of here because I'm not dealing with these two.
Looks like an upside down mayonnaise model.
Oh man.
Yo. Oh, I'm so glad that everybody in here that's watching this think it's funny, because I'm going to damn sure make sure y'all get a dry ass burger at the cookout. That shit gonna be so dry, you gonna have to crawl to the river just to get something to drink.
Oh,
That's okay.
man. That's hilarious.
It's all good.
Oh, I'm
That's
gonna
all
make
good.
sure that burger be dry as hell. And y'all know in August it's hot as hell up here. Oh,
Hey.
I'm gonna make sure y'all get
Hey.
to the river.
Free, forgive me for this. I found this baby picture too. Here goes baby picture.
I appreciate y'all, and I will catch y'all later on. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Protect your peace spaces around us. Everybody get the way they gotta go safe. Love y'all. Y'all know what it is. No Dust Home Podcast. Let's go.